Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a really beautiful trade-in. It's a 1979 Jeep CJ-7. I'm going to go over the good and the bad on this Jeep. There's a whole lot more good than there is bad. But to start with, it has a very nice rebuilt Chevy 350 that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But I wanted you to hear the exhaust. It's got dual exhaust tips coming out of the back. The paint is, they really spent a lot of money on the paint. The top has been repainted. The whole body was stripped down and painted. This spare tire rack has been powder coated, so it's got a nice glossy finish. But the paint is base coat, clear coat, basically show quality. They painted the inside, they painted the door panels. You can see the roll bar's been painted, the roof. The body has been lined with a kind of a rhino liner type bed liner material. But the only thing they didn't paint was the dash, and they probably wanted to preserve the data tag that's right here on the dash that shows a VIN number. But if you look at the paint, you can see like the handle is white. The factory painted dash is a little darker than the bright white, rest of the finish. But I do like the spray-in bed liner. This Jeep is an automatic transmission. It has air conditioning, and what I like, they actually put the rhino liner material in the engine compartment. It's got a very nice 350 Chevrolet engine that's rebuilt. They ceramic coated the exhaust manifolds. All the wiring looks good. It's got twin electric cooling fans. You can see the air conditioner compressor, sand-in style, which is a new style, is working as it should. It's got a 4-barrel carburetor with vacuum secondaries. You got power front disc brakes. I like how they sprayed the rhino liner underneath the firewall just to add to the restoration. It's got nice chrome mirrors, stainless steel hardware. You can see the hinges, the door hardware is factory. The seats are brand new and they're beautiful. You can see it needs a back seat. That's one of the bads. You're gonna have to get a back seat for it. Also, the radio doesn't have a radio. It does have some nice Sun Pro gauges. But the air conditioning works good. It's got a heater. This Jeep needs to be finished. There's a few little things that need to be done, like the blinkers don't work. It needs a radio put in it. But all the ugly work is done. The body work is done, the paint work is done. It's sitting up on some BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. These are 33 1250 by 15. You can see underneath they undercoated the frame. But in the engine compartment, it's really clean. This Jeep hasn't been really off-roaded. It's more of a street Jeep. Gonna walk around it a little bit, let you see it, but the body and paint is excellent. You're gonna have to do a little details to it. I noticed in driving it, it's got a little vibration that's coming probably from the rear drive shaft, so maybe it needs a U-joint. The transfer case I know has been rebuilt as the motor has been rebuilt. And the transfer case was done by Fort Worth Gear and Axle. Standard Transmission and Gear. You can see underneath, there's no leaks. There's the rebuilt 205 transfer case. You can see the rear drive shaft is very short. It's got some new straps on it, but maybe it needs a U-joint. But if you're looking for a Jeep to drive around town with automatic power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, this is it's quite a good looking rig. But give us a call. If you got any questions, we'd love to sell you this Jeep. It does not have a spare tire, so that's one of the other things on the bad list. But like I say, the good way outweighs the bad. There's no rust on this Jeep. It's painted real nice. There are a couple scratches right here. little chips on the hardtop, but all the glass is good. You can see back here in the storage compartment there's a fire extinguisher. It's a nice little Jeep. So if you don't mind buying it and finishing it out, putting a radio in, putting a spare tire, getting the blinkers working, you're gonna have you a nice rig. But thanks for looking, thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.